So now we've talked about straight time pay, overtime pay, and piecework pay. Another way that employees are compensated is what is called salary. So people who work on salary are given a fixed amount of money earned on a regular basis, and you can either be paid weekly, bi-monthly, semi-monthly, or monthly. So they're not tracking how many hours you work or how much work you've completed. This is the set amount of money that you're going to make no matter what. Okay, so let's talk about these different ways that we can get paid if we work on salary. The first way we would get paid is weekly. So that means that you are paid every week, usually on Fridays. Okay, so if you get paid weekly, you get paid 52 times in 1 year. Okay, and a way you can remember that is that there's 52 cards in a deck of cards. So if you're paid weekly, there's 52 weeks in a year. All right, bi-weekly means that you are paid every other week. So since you're paid every other week, half of 52 is 26, and you are paid 26 times per year. Semi-monthly, you are paid twice a month. Okay, so if you're paid twice a month, you're paid 24 times a year. And then finally, you can be paid monthly, which means you're paid every month. So that would be 12 times a year, right? 12 months in a year. And usually you're paid at the end of the month if you're paid monthly. A salaried employee is paid annually. So this is usually if you're like a supervisor, a manager, or any type of professional employee, you work on an annual basis and you are not paid at an hourly rate, okay? You work to fulfill your duties of your job and you have to get your work done, but they're not tracking how many hours you're actually working. So here's a question. Are salaried employees paid for overtime work? And the answer to that question would be no, right? Because they're not tracking the number of hours that you work. Okay, you're just expected to get your work done and they give you an annual salary for that. All right, here is our salary formula. So salary per paid period. So since you're given an annual salary, so you're given an amount that you're paid for the entire year, to figure out how much each one of your paychecks is going to be, you use this formula. You're going to take whatever your annual salary is, and then you're going to divide it by the number of pay periods per year. And the way we know these numbers is I highlighted them all up here in your notes. If you're paid weekly, you get 52 pay periods. If you're paid bi-weekly, you get 26 pay periods. If you're paid semi-monthly, you get 24 pay periods. And then if you're paid monthly, you get 12 pay periods. So that's where this denominator number comes from. Okay, so let's try an example. What is the monthly salary for a person earning $30,000 a year? So we're told that they are paid monthly. So if I look up here, remember I said monthly means that you get paid 12 times per year. So I'm going to take 30,000 and divide it by 12. So every month you're going to get $2,500. All right. A hospital advertised for a radiology technician at a monthly salary of $4,680. So every month you're making $4,680. And we are asked, what is the annual salary? Well, annual salary means how much are you making in a year? Well, for 1 month, you get $4,680, but there's 12 months in a year. So I'm going to take that $4,680 and multiply it by 12. So the annual salary, or how much money you're going to make in the year, is $56,160. Okay, so now that we know how much we make in a year, we're going to go backwards and we're going to find what is the weekly salary. So how much does this person make in a week? And so remember our formula up there. We're going to take our annual salary, which was $56,160, and divide it by the number of pay periods. And if you don't remember this, we can go back up here. And if someone is paid weekly, they get paid 52 times per year. So I'm going to divide this by 52. So every week, I'm going to make $1,080. All right. Find the annual salary when the weekly salary is $735. Well, we have weekly here. And remember, weekly means 52 pay periods. We're trying to find the annual salary, and remember, that's how much you make per year. So I'm going to take $735 and multiply it by the number of pay periods, which is 52. So when I multiply that together, this person would make $38,220 per year. All right, next it says find the semi-monthly salary when the weekly salary is $600. Okay, so this one's a little bit tricky. In order to find the semi-monthly salary, looking at my formula up here, I need to first know what the annual salary is. All right, so I'm going to take my weekly salary. I'll do this in two different colors so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take my weekly salary, which is $600, and I'm going to multiply that by 52, right? Because there's 52 weeks in a year, so that's going to tell me my annual salary, or how much I make in a year. So 600 times 52 is 3,000 or 31,200. Okay, this is my annual salary. So now to find my semi-monthly, I'm going to plug it into my formula that I have up here in the yellow box. I'm going to take my annual salary, and this says semi-monthly. So let's go back up here. Semi-monthly means that you get paid 24 times per year. So I'm going to take that and divide it by 24. So my semi-monthly salary would be $1,300. All right, next question asks, find the number of pay periods if you're paid semi-monthly for 15 years. So remember, semi-monthly means 24 pay periods in 1 year. Okay, so that's up top. I just rewrote it here so that we have it. So if I'm trying to find out the number of times I'm going to get paid in 15 years, I'm going to take the 24 for 1 year and multiply it by 15 years, which will give me 360 pay periods.